In this video, we are going to continue our study of object-oriented programming by looking at the concept of polymorphism. And as you move through this section and get into some of the ideas of inheritance and other kind of high-level object-oriented programming ideas, polymorphism is one of the more key concepts. Polymorphism enables us to program in the general. Typically, we tend to program in the specific. We have a very specific problem, goal, outcome, but with polymorphism, we get into this idea that we have multiple classes in our application. They all have to work together. Some of them may inherit from the other. And so we want to kind of generalize with those objects. And so in particular, polymorphism enables us to write applications that process objects who share the same base class. So as you get into what's going on with inheritance and how polymorphism works with these objects, you want to remember that the whole idea is to get as less specific as possible. With polymorphism, we can design and implement systems that are easily extensible. So extensible basically means that we can add to it. So as the needs of the program change or as new features are desired, new classes can be added with little or no modification to the general portions of the app. So as long as the new classes are part of your already kind of contained inheritance hierarchy, then we won't have to alter any of that underlying foundation. We're only going to extend. So the only parts of an application that have to be altered to accommodate new classes that may contain these new features are those that require direct knowledge of the new classes. So as you move through this lesson, you'll look at some examples of how inheritance works and then get an example of this polymorphic behavior between base classes and derived classes. But you want to keep in mind that ultimately it all comes down to being able to reuse our code, being able to add to our code, while still working on this idea of programming in the general.